That's what I hear anyway. Famous astronomers. He was one of the first to observe a planet crossing in front of the sun. Transit of a planet. The French philosopher and astronomer challenged Aristotle's ideas. He conducted detailed observations of Mercury. He's famous for Mercury, this guy. You might have to Google this stuff. So take the clues real quick, punch them in. His work influenced scientific inquiry into planetary motion. Transits watched Mercury go across the sun. Cool. I guess it was across the sun. Known for observing the transit of Mercury. Not Kepler. Not Kepler. Google is cheating. Yeah, but it shows your skill at researching things quickly. Just this one was kind of hard. Ever hear of a guy named Pierre Gassendi? Pierre Gassendi. He's the guy. He's the astronomer. Learn something every day on Quick Bite History Live. First few are a little hard. Then we get into some more known names. But if you're a science or history buff, you might know some of these. This Scottish mathematician made advancements in optics. His work laid the foundations for the development of better telescopes. They didn't invent the telescope. He's known for proposing a new type of telescope design. He's the new telescope guy. His namesake telescope reflects rather than refracts. Oh, interesting. Yeah, keep saying Kepler all night, and I don't even think you're going to get one. You could pick another astronomer name and you might get one. Anybody know who this guy is? He invented the reflecting telescope. No clue. I don't have any. I'm out of clues. I wish I had another clue for you. Since I didn't know this one before I did this project, I can't help you. This is James Gregory. James Gregory invented the reflecting telescope. There you go. You learned something more. A Quick Bite History Live. All right, we're down to number 18. And we're doing a countdown, so they get more and more famous as we go. Not that they've been very famous so far. He was an Italian astronomer who worked on lunar maps. This is a moon guy. This scientist's lunar feature naming system remains partly in use today. Partly in use. That doesn't sound very good. He debated against the heliocentric model. Huh. Okay. So this is going back a while. He's known for his religious and scientific writings. Interesting. He mapped and named features on the moon. I know these are kind of hard at the top. Hang in there. They'll get easier. We'll get down the list. They'll get a little bit better. This gentleman's name is Giovanni Riccioli. Giovanni Riccioli. Hang in there. We'll get down towards the bottom. They get pretty well-known names in astronomy. Number 17. Not this one though. This one's still hard. This is the learning part. This is the history grind part of my channel. The German doctor and astronomer also contributed to theories about cosmic light. What that means. He's known for posing the dark night sky. Oh, you understand that during the day the refraction, and then at night there's not the sun, so you can see the stars. Cool. He discovered celestial objects between Mars and Jupiter. Who knows what those are called? 2 asteroids bear his discovery name. Oh, that's right, they do. Close. You're actually getting warm. He discovered asteroids. He's the asteroid guy. His name is Heinrich Olbers. He's the guy who discovered asteroid. There he is. Now you'll never forget a face, right? All right, I've heard of this guy. I don't know if you have, but I have. This Dutch inventor was among those claiming to have built the first telescope. That's right, they were all claiming they invented the telescope. His early optical device magnified distant objects. This is the guy. He hailed from the same country as other notable optical pioneers. All those optical pioneers that we're all familiar with. His device was meant for long-distance viewing. Long-distance viewing. And of course, I told you he claimed to have invented the telescope. Everybody know this guy? Oh, what? I shit you not. Very good. Very good. We have a winner. Jacobus Metius. Claimed early invention of the telescope. There you go. All right. The names start getting familiar after this one. One more hard one. An Italian innovator in the field of optics, known for crafting high-quality lenses. He refined the tools that helped astronomers see the cosmos more clearly. That would be a telescope. I don't know, does the robots think they're being clever with these clues? That wasn't very clever. His work laid foundations for telescope advancements. He's known for improving telescope technology. I don't know. I'm going to have to scold ChatGPT. They helped me with these clues tonight, and these are not good. Anybody know this guy? Giuseppe Campani. Giuseppe Campani. Pistachio. Yes. This is Mr. Pistachio Giuseppe Campani. All right. You know the next name. That doesn't mean you get it, but you do know the next name. Number 14. He is known more famously later for designing buildings than observing the stars. This English scientist, so I expect all you England people to get this. This English scientist was active during the 17th century. He contributed to both astronomy and architecture. And this is probably the key clue. His name is closely associated with St. Paul's Cathedral. St. Paul's Cathedral. Who knows? I think a lot of American churches actually were patterned after him. Yeah, Stuart! Good job! Known as both an astronomer and a famed architect, This is Mr. Christopher Wren. Christopher Wren. Yeah, he was an astronomer first and an architect second. How about that? Christopher Wren. There you go. Oh, so I may be lying about you that they're all going to be easy now. There's a couple more hard ones. This French astronomer's work involves studying planetary distances. He conducted observations that were key to early measurements of our solar system. He worked on measurements of the distance to Mars. You can Google that real quick. Ooh, first did the distance to Mars. Not a word. He worked in parallax. His work in parallax paved the way for astronomical measurements. So this is the parallax guy. Parallax guy. Known for his contributions to calculating the distance to Mars. Parallax Mars. Parallax Mars. No? His name is Jean Ricker. Jean Ricker. Spelled like a woman. Jean. Jeanricher. Jean Ricker. You didn't know that? Who didn't know that? Hands up. All right. Number 12. We're mercifully getting to the top 10, which will be better. He contributed vastly to both biology and astronomy. So here's another two-hatter. He was known for his detailed microscopic and telescopic studies. His work in optics helped make telescopic observation more effective. There you go. Key clue. The term Hooke's law is associated with him in physics. Does everybody know Hooke's law in physics? Sounds familiar. Right? I should remember that. I don't. Hooke's law. He pioneered improvements in telescope observations. Does anybody remember Mr. Hooke's first name? Now we're getting obscure, right? This is indeed Mr. Hooke. Captain Hooke. No, Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke pioneered telescope observation improvements. Sounds like a lot of these guys thought they'd invented the telescope. I don't know. Next up, number 11. We're getting down there. This Danish scientist made groundbreaking calculations about light. He worked to determine how fast light traveled. The speed of light guy. His observations of Jupiter's moons led to his discovery. He's known for calculating the finite speed of light. He was the first to estimate the speed of light. Anybody know who the speed of light guy is? Looks like a Hans. But he also looks like an Ole. Ole. This is Ole Romer. Ole Romer. Yes, Stuart. Way to do it. Way to do it. All right. Now we're down to the top 10. Top 10 astronomers. There ought to be a name we've recognized in there somewhere. Physio. I don't have a physio. Is that an astronomer? Tell us about it. Next up, number 10. This astronomer was from Poland and dedicated himself to mapping the night sky. He made maps of stars. He meticulously documented and mapped the moon's surface. Huh. He's known as one of the pioneers in lunar cartography. He's kind of got the moon behind him there in the picture. His maps included detailed names and features on the moon. He created some of the most famous early maps of the moon. Yeah, ChatGPT needs to be taken out to the woodshed for these clues tonight. This group of clues is hideous. I'm just the talking head. I'm not the brains behind the operation. Anybody know who this is? The moon guy? This is the moon guy. Nicholas? No, that's not it. This is Johannes Hevelus. Johannes Hevelus. Johannes Hevelus. Lots of European guys, huh? Lots of hard names. Oh well. We're getting down there to some names we might have heard of. That's good. This English astronomer, you guys should know it, made groundbreaking observations in the 17th century. He looks English. He focused on planetary transits, especially of Venus. He was the first to observe and record a transit of Venus. His observations helped refine the orbits of the planets. He is best known for observing Venus crossing in front of the sun, the transit of Venus. This is not Isaac Newton, but you might want to hang on to that. That might be coming up. I'm not sure. And I don't even think Kepler's in here. We'll see. We'll know. We're getting down there. This is Jeremiah Horrocks. Jeremiah Horrocks. How about that? Now I have a name that should be familiar, and I bet you get this one. A close friend of Isaac Newton and an influential figure in astronomy. He is famous for predicting the return of a particular comet. His name became synonymous with the comet he studied. I think you can get this one. His prediction proved that comets orbit the sun. Yes, this is Bill Haley and the comet. Exactly. Except that's not his first name. His first name is not Bill. The comet still bears his name, Halley's Comet. This is Mr. Edmund Halley, not Mr. Edmund Comet. Yes, Edmund Halley, Halley's Comet. So you recognize that name, right? There you go. You got that one. You're getting good now. Now you may not know this name, but you'll know the next guy, what he was working with. So yeah, you can maybe Google it. This gentleman made groundbreaking contributions to optics and light theory. Another one of those. He discovered the largest moon of Saturn. His theory proposed that light travels in waves, which it travels in both particles of waves, right? Something like that. Am I right about that? Particles and waves? I think so. Known for his work in telescopes and planetary discovery, he discovered Saturn's moon of Titan. This is the guy who discovered Titan. So he did wave theory of light, and he discovered Titan. Really big on the list, I'd say. And nice hair, too. Right? Am I right? Nice hair. I never did perm my hair like that, though. Never did that. Christian Huygens. Excuse me. Christian Huygens. I think that's a Dutch name, probably, right? Huygens. Yeah, that's bad spelling there, I should do, but that's the correct answer. All right, I think you'll know this name. This Italian French astronomer made major contributions to planetary science. He studied Saturn extensively, noting features in its rings. His observations revealed gaps in Saturn's rings. He is known for discoveries about the solar system's outer planets. And here's the key clue. The division in Saturn's rings is named the blank division. And the other good clue would have been they named a exploratory spaceship after him. A robotic spaceship after him. No, not Galileo. Save that. Named an exploratory spacecraft after him, and it's the name of the divisions in the rings. The division is in the rings. Anybody know? No? No. Cassini! Giovanni Cassini! Of course! Come on! All right, see if you can get this one. Known for his revolutionary work in physics and mathematics. His contributions laid the foundations of classical mechanics. I think you'll get this one. He developed calculus to solve problems in physics. Very good. We have the right answer on the board. His discovery of gravity was famously inspired by a falling apple. That's the definitive clue. Everybody's got it now. Known for his law of universal gravitation. All right, everybody's got this one. Isaac Newton, of course. Known best for his law of universal gravitation. And lots of other things. Classical mechanics, physics, mathematics, calculus. Isaac Newton, there he is. That's the guy. All right, that was number 5. We've got 4 bigger guys. Oh, and I lied to you earlier about that, your answer not being on the board. It's coming, but not yet. Who knows this guy? This Danish astronomer was known for his highly precise astronomical observation. He lost part of his nose in a duel and wore a metal replacement. This is the guy with the metal nose. Although not depicted properly by the robots. He provided data that later helped Kepler formulate his laws. This is the data guy for Kepler. He's famous for his meticulous observations and data. Anybody know? Danish astronomer. This is Mr. Tycho Brahe. Yeah, Stuart. I should do Tycho Brahe. Known for his extensive observational data. There you go. Okay, we've got 3 left. And I've seen this next guy a few times. Keep that answer going. He worked as an assistant to Tycho Brahe. He's known for his mathematical descriptions of planetary orbits. I talked you out of continuing to give that answer, didn't I? No, it's none of those. His work provided the basis for Newton's law of gravitation. He's known for 3 laws of planetary motion. And name the laws. His laws describe how planets orbit the sun. Somebody was given this answer over and over again. Who had it previously? You know who this is. Laws of planetary motion. I talked you guys out of this one, I'm afraid. This is Johannes Kepler. Kepler. I didn't remember that he was in here. Johannes Kepler, known best for his laws of planetary motion. There you go. Okay, we're down to our top 2 astronomers. Top 2. Who haven't we seen? He was an Italian scientist who improved the telescope. Yes, Kepler was the last one correct. His observation provided strong support for heliocentric theory. There you go. You got it. He discovered 4 large moons of Jupiter, now known as the Galilean moon. What's his name? His work challenged the Church's geocentric view of the universe. Yes, it did. He's known for his discoveries using the telescope. And yes, you have it. This is Mr. Galileo Galilei. That's a great name, isn't it? Galileo Galilei. Known best for his discoveries with the telescope and the moons of Jupiter. Yes. All right, we're down to the last one. What is it? Quick, give it to me. What is it? What's the top astronomer? Most important of all time. No clues. The clues don't help you anyway. Most important, biggest astronomer of all time. Who knows? Oh, I guess it's debatable then. This astronomer's theories sparked a scientific revolution. He challenged the long-held belief that the Earth was the center of the universe. This is the guy. His model placed the sun rather than the Earth at the center. Who did that? He's known as the father of heliocentric model. His theory of the sun-centered universe was revolutionary. You guys don't know this? Well, you learned something on Quick Bite History Live then. This is Mr. Nicholas Copernicus. Copernicus. Come on. Known best for the heliocentric theory. All right, so this was an educational round, in case you didn't notice that.